We challenged our community to make a viral TikTok, and whoever hit 100,000 views first wins $10,000. The only requirement is that everyone has to use the same exact song from MusicBed. There's really just three main factors to creating viral content: shareability, relatability, and relevance. If you can hit those three factors on the head, your content is much more likely to go viral. And we received dozens upon dozens of entries from all over the world, so we watched them all, we narrowed it down to our favorite 10 videos, and we posted all 10 videos on our TikTok account at the same time just 1 week ago. And now Parker, Brendan, and I are gonna watch these top 10 finalists, give our thoughts on why we think they performed the way they did, and then announce the winner of the $10,000. And huge thanks to MusicBed for sponsoring this video and making this possible. If there's any music site that has shareable, relatable, and viral potential music, it's MusicBed. They cover a huge variety of music, all from real artists, and organize their music by playlists, genres, moods, filmmakers, or even just vibes. No matter what type of content you're shooting, MusicBed's library covers it all. We'll put a link to MusicBed in the description below, and make sure you use code FullTimeFilmmaker at checkout for 1 free month when you purchase any annual subscription. And again, huge thanks to MusicBed for sponsoring today's video. All right, boys, so we're gonna start with the least amount of views and work our way up to the winner of the $10,000. Coming in 10th place is Mauricio Celis. Here is his video.
Sell us on a good video here, Mauricio. Interesting song choice. Okay.
Simple.
So I remember when we were going through all the entries and we chose this one of our top 10, we thought this would take off and be in the top runnings, mainly because it just kind of fits in with TikTok's organic vibe, right? It's kind of...
TikTok's a different beast. You never know what's going to go viral.
That's why they say when you talk, you tick. You know?
They don't say that, but...
No one's ever said that.
Oh...
Not once.
Yeah, no, they don't. Sorry, yeah.
So it's creative. They're basically saying, hey, if you want to create better TikToks, which that's a viral potential is tutorial. People like saying, here's the behind the scenes of how I made a TikTok. So that's kind of what he was doing here is let's put a TV behind it and show, hey, you can make a cool background using your TV. The execution, I would say, wasn't wowing anybody. And that's kind of what it takes to get that shareability, that virality. If someone's going to tag their friend, it's got to be like, whoa. And that wasn't like, whoa. It was kind of like, oh, cool. Not a bad concept, good enough for 2,000 views, but let's see what we got up next at number 9.
Number 9. Guys,
9.
I heard number 9 is really something great, really something special. I'm excited.
Coming in 9th place with 3,700 views is Marius. Here we go.
All right, let's go, Marius.
I made an epic ad in my living room. Here's the result.
Okay, interesting song choice here.
Brenda, you realize everyone is the same song, right?
So far it is, yeah.
No, that was the contest.
Please like for
Oh,
more videos
yeah.
like this.
Same concept as Mauricio, using relatability. Like, I shot this in like my room, you can too. But unlike Mauricio, I liked how there was a lot more variety of shots. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised this didn't do better than it did. I thought this was a very well-made, shareable TikTok.
I think it's still lacking that wow shock factor. It's like, that was decent, but if there's no shock factor of like, whoa, how did he get that shot? Then it's hard for anyone to want to click that share button.
TikTok isn't there's not a perfect algorithm to perfectly go viral. Sometimes your video just might get pushed down the feed, and there's nothing you can really do about that every single time.
Like sometimes if you drink cranberry juice, you can go viral.
Moving on to number 8 is by Selena Alvarez with 6,000 views.
So same song again. Interesting.
Very clever.
I like this one a lot. We need a hook. The first 3 seconds is the most important part. That's when people are scrolling through their feed and they're deciding whether to look at it or not. We're hanging too long on her, like staring off. What is that? And sometimes that works, creating that mystery. But a lot of times, if people don't know who you are and there's not something like really hooking at the beginning, people aren't going to stick around to what was the best part, which was at the very end. My second thing is give me some depth from that couch. That spot right there wasn't the greatest spot to do that. Put yourself in a better spot where it's like when you finally hit those results, it's like, ooh, those, I mean, the results were still cool. Put me in a better location, not on your couch, not right next to the wall, and those are going to pop even more and just look a lot more shocking.
7th place is Ethan Henson with
Nice.
7,200 views.
Well, I hope this video inspires someone to be
This
creative,
one was my
because
personal
I spent
favorite.
the first 23 years of my life thinking I couldn't be until 10 months ago. So yeah, here it is.
So he's using the same song.
I mean, just the effort that's gone into this
Oh,
alone.
it's
Yeah.
amazing. Genuinely though, this one I felt like the song feels so much a part of this one as opposed
Right.
to the other ones. It's more of just like a thing.
Yeah.
This like feels like it was a music video for the song, which I thought was awesome.
That was part of the contest, was how well could you utilize the one song that everyone was given and make it really work. And I thought that was the one that did the best at that. Also, I thought creatively that was the most creative. I thought the most work went into it. And I was actually surprised that didn't take off better than it did. I think, again, the hook was probably where it lacked the most. It kind of took too long to get into it. The best part was the latter half in the first 3 or 4 seconds, which is the most important part, was kind of slow. He's just talking, looking at the camera. So people have already swiped by the time he gets to the good stuff.
I would argue this does have an interesting hook, but it's a completely different type of hook.
Right.
And so even at the beginning, it's like, oh, this is really cool. But for some reason, maybe it comes down to shock factor. It's like maybe there's nothing shocking enough that's like, whoa, this is crazy.
Moving on to the 6th place with 7,900 views. This is by Patrizio Dimitri in 6th place. Here we go.
Interesting.
You want coffee?
So same song that the other guy.
I mean, this shot right here. Crunch.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
So I predicted this to be one of the top 2 or 3, and I thought it would be more like Austin Paul's, where just the visuals alone was going to be like, whoa, how did he do that?
Right. I mean, I think it's also the relatability thing. Like, it's almost too commercial-esque to be so like, oh, I can relate to this. Because it's really awesome. I thought this would be one of the biggest ones as well.
I can picture that video doing a lot better on Instagram. Kind of like a more
Yeah.
formal artist
Definitely.
platform, you know? Moving on to Jason Barkman in 5th place with 9,300 views. Here we go.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
He also used the same
Don't
song.
say it.
Okay, this one had me going for a sec. I was
That's
like,
clever.
that's pretty funny. This guy understood the platform. Okay, what does well? Humor, comedy is actually one of the main things people go to TikTok for. That's kind of the share factor. It's like, oh, I'm going to send this to my friend and he's going to think it's funny because he's going to think it's serious, and it wasn't. So that's the kind of stuff that I do think has that viral potential.
Yeah, I agree. I thought this was very clever. I want the execution to be a little bit better, though. I wanted more. I think I just wanted it to be a little bit longer. Maybe show the ball falling and crashing. I think that would kind of add an extra layer of humor to
Yeah.
it.
And like if he had someone hanging from it as well, that'd be more fun.
Number 4 is Matt Watts with, doubling the last place at 18,000 views.
This potato swallowed my favorite camera lenses and batteries. The batteries are already overheating and could set the patient on fire at any moment. I'm performing emergency surgery immediately. I have an important film shoot tomorrow that I can't finish without my camera lenses and batteries. Nothing comes between a man and his camera gear.
The sound
I forgot
effects.
to sterilize the patient.
Yeah. And the song too. Interesting choice.
Yo, there are the camera lenses. Oh no, the batteries are overheating. It looks like there was minimal damage. Oh no, we weren't fast enough. The patient is on fire. Charge for 300. Clear. We did it. Now I can get back to being a full-time filmmaker.
So I love
and
the
it's a
loop.
loop.
I thought this,
Yeah,
it's
the
a
loop's
loop.
great.
I thought this one was so fun. I remember the first time I watched this, and I watched it like 3 times, and the whole time I'm like, hold on, what happened with the potato?
It's those out there videos that are so like, what just happened, that have that potential to go viral, but they can just as easily flop. If the situation was more relatable, I think it could have worked, but it's like nothing about this was relatable. I was like, what is even happening?
Well, and I love the phone effect. I love the teeth.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
like,
was well
it's
done.
so fun.
Moving on to our top 3.
Guys, drum roll.
Let's go.
What are they going to be?
This is by Luigi Bertolini with 38,000 views. Here we go.
Not bad, not bad.
I've heard this song before.
epic.
Yeah.
I love that spinning shot. It's so money. Okay, again, those are the types of videos that do go viral, and that's kind of a trend, you know. And so they're piggybacking off of that trend. To me, that one was like, I mean, it's not good, but it's not so bad that you're like, wait, is he joking?
Right.
Exactly.
Nothing to
Like it's,
compare it to.
you almost for a second think he's serious, and then it's not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at his first shot, you're kind of like, is he serious? And then it's not the second shot where you see it spitting on the
Yeah.
drill and it falls off. You're like, oh, it's comedy. And unless you're familiar with the trend, which you know,
Right.
Great work, Luigi. That was funny. I like
Very
that
creative.
one a lot.
Good work.
All right, our top 2. Moving on to our second place. This one was good. This one was by Nick Savino with 50,000 views. So halfway
Very
there.
solid.
It's amazing. I don't even know 50,000 people. Did they use the same song
We
as
want to
everyone
know
else?
if you can spot the difference between this brand new $1,000 iPhone 13 Pro.
And this $6,000 Sony a7S III cinema ring. Let's roll the tape.
Good Mr. Beast style intro there. Get you engaged.
Yep. Results are pretty identical.
Which is shocking.
That's insane.
Yeah, great job making the iPhone look good.
Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Super solid. So they were smart and piggybacked off of an idea they've seen work before. So this is a good concept as far as virality goes. Execution-wise, I thought they did a good job. I thought that it was shocking. It was cool seeing them side by side. The camera may not be as shocking of a thing to compare it to. It's a cinema setup, but it's a DSLR. I mean, you're comparing a $1,000 camera to a $3,000 camera. So they're not that different of cameras. And the other thing is maybe a little bit better ending, something at the end to kind of give you a reason to share that. So I feel like the ending could have been a little bit better, but otherwise a pretty solid idea there.
Moving on to the winner of the $10,000 with
Drum roll,
104,000 views, only 6 days in.
I can't even.
And this one is by Jeffim Shiroki out in Sydney, Australia, with 104,000 views. Huge congrats to
baby.
Jeffim for winning the $10,000. Let's see the winning TikTok. Here we go.
Here it is. Oh, same song.
Oh yeah. It's the unexpected element right there that they're firing shots that's going to get someone to go, oh, I got to share this.
I thought that was fun. The mag swap.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So clever.
The slow-mo fake.
And I love the double glasses.
Just over the top. That's my favorite part right there.
Shot on Samsung.
So if you look at the comments, a lot of them are saying, "Oh, shot on Samsung." So it was that last ending part that was catching people and getting them to comment, getting them to like, getting them to share. The whole thing was great. Sony versus Canon. iPhone comes in the picture. The awesome shot where there's no music and they're just flailing around. Like a lot of good twists, but then that last twist pushed it over the edge. Shot on Samsung. Like that's the kind of stuff that makes people want to share it. Is just so many twists and turns. You're like, oh, I got to share this with my buddy. He's gonna get a kick out of this because he has a Samsung phone, or he has an iPhone, or he has a Sony, or it's relatable. A lot of relatable items there.
And the fact that everybody watched it all the way to the end to see that shot on Samsung just says that they were engaged the entire time. They weren't commenting before it was over. They watched the entire thing and they loved it. And they probably watched it again and shared it with their friends and said, like, look how funny this was.
Well, congratulations, Jeffem. $10,000 is yours.
I mean, think about the possibilities. You could buy 9 Samsung phones or more Canon and Sony t-shirts. I mean, limitless, really.
Everyone who submitted, thank you for submitting. This was an exclusive full-time filmmaker contest. If you want to join our next one, make sure to check out fulltimefilmmaker.com. We have over 20,000 students. And if you guys can learn how to create content that people actually care about, you don't have to be the best in the world. You'll be able to succeed as a filmmaker, as a videographer, as an influencer, as a content creator, if you can learn how to relate to people. In our full-time filmmaker course, we have the YouTuber Pro section where I teach you how to succeed on YouTube and social media in general. We talk about 10 viral shock factors that you can add into any of your videos to help them get more views. And basically, it's a blueprint of how we've created this channel that is almost up to 2 million subscribers. So if you want to check that out, make sure to check that in the description.
You guys, again, huge thanks to MusicBed for providing that song. That song and many like it are on MusicBed. There's so many great ways you can incorporate engaging music into your videos. And like Jeff, if you can incorporate it in a way that keeps your audience engaged through the end, you'll have a greater possibility of going viral. I'm not going to call Jeff him, and let's see what he plans on doing with that $10,000. Parker and Brendan, thanks for stopping by.
He's going to Disneyland.
Congrats, Jeffem.
Peace.
Yo!
Look who it is. How's it going, man?
Good, real good.
Let me be the first to officially say congratulations on it getting 100,000 views in less than a week and winning $10,000.
It's crazy. It
Great
doesn't even
work.
feel real. The response and the overwhelming positive comments from everyone was.
Well,
For everyone who watched it was awesome.
Great work, bro. What are you gonna do with the 10 grand?
It's going straight to a new camera.
Congrats again to Jeffem and to everyone who competed. This has been an awesome contest. We're gonna do a lot more of them in the future. But you guys, that's it for today. If you have any further questions, please let us know.